Hey everybody, it's Electrocutioner. Welcome back to GTA 5. In the last episode, we did Three's Company. We kidnapped um Dennis Karamoft from the IAA building. And and we brought him back here to the lot, and it was the first mission with all three characters, and I really like that mission because it's the first mission with all three characters. So I really like it for that reason. In this episode, we have. I told you we're either gonna do this mission or they're gonna call us, and they're gonna have us. It's gonna start the mission called By the Book, and we'll have to torture Mr. K. That phone call comes at random, so you will either get it before this mission with Franklin, or you will get it afterwards, and it will automatically force you into that mission. So I think I will just wait for the phone call, instead of do this mission, because these missions, just one mission per video, so I think I'll just wait for the phone call, and then yeah. Then next time I'll do this mission. So let me go and switch to Trevor. He is in the helicopter flying to his airfield. Here we go.
FIB Townley? Why did it not surprise me?
I don't know. But here we are in the helicopter. There's a text from Wade about the sub. Alright. So, I guess since I didn't go into it before, helicopter controls, you use L2 to descend and R2 to ascend. And you use the R1 and L1 buttons to change the rudders here, which changes the direction you fly in. So it's a little bit different than, it's, instead of continuously going forward like in a plane, you can stay still, well, kind of stay still in one place like this, like you don't continuously fly forward, so it's a little bit different than flying a helicopter, or it's a little bit different than flying a plane. But yeah, we use this chopper to break into the IAA building, and Trevor actually steals it. He actually steals it. So yeah, and he puts his company's logo on it. Trevor Phillips Industries. If you remember, he actually puts his company logo on it. So yeah. Anyways, to store helicopters, you land them here. And to store planes, you land them in the hangar. So we just stored that helicopter. You store helicopters there. You fly planes into the hangar to store them. And it could be helicopters and planes you purchase from websites and stuff like that. But anyways, we got a couple texts from Wade. Only place to get that kind of chopper you need is in Fort Sankudu. Kudu, boss. Watch out for other helis in the area. Might be easier if you take them out first. Wade. Seen a sub Trevor down at the dock on a ship called Daisy Lee. You could snap the ropes somehow, or maybe there is some switch to drop it. So that's our text about the helicopter we need and the sub we need for the Merryweather heist. We also need to get flight school with Michael. So yeah. Anyways, though, that guy just ran into the gas pump. I don't know if you saw that or not. Yeah, he legit ran into the gas pump. Alright, now we're just kind of waiting for the call from Steve here. In the meantime, I guess I can try to go get Trevor a haircut, maybe. Because I haven't done that with him yet. I want to do that with all 3 characters, so. This truck will have to do. Get out. See ya. Okay. This truck is a little weird sounding, but okay. Now, how far is this? Okay, it's... Wait, what? Oh, there's a barber right there? Okay, I did not know that. So I want to get a haircut and beard with all 3 characters. I haven't done that with Trevor yet, so, you know, I want to do that now. If I can, that is. Here we go. Who knew there was a haircut out here?
Just stay away from me, okay?
Maybe.
You looking to get a haircut?
Yes,
you know
I am.
You want it done.
Let's do something here. Grown out, mullet. Sure, the mullet, sure.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Yep.
Forget, I told you these barbers are magic because they can make hair grow. Like, you know, they don't just cut hair, they make it grow out. Same with the beards. Gary's the only option here, so guess we'll do that. It's kind of the haircut he had at the prologue with the beard and the mullet. That's the hairstyle and beard he had at in the prologue.
Thanks for stopping by.
So yeah, pretty interesting. But yeah, magic barbers who can make hair grow on your head. They don't just cut hair. They you know, they make hair magically appear. Like beards, they can make hair grow on your face and give you a beard. So they're clearly magic. And I think I'll cut right here, just drive around, and I'll see you guys when we get the phone call. Okay. Here we go.
Who the fuck is this?
The guy keeping you out of the gas chamber. Townley's on his way. We need to talk face to face. Warehouse off Dutch London and Banning.
Oh, we can do more than talk, my friend.
Alright. Go to the warehouse. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is the mission by the book, which has started now. Now I'd rather... Oh, no, there it is. I was like, oh, as Michael, you get the option to switch to Trevor, right? And it's like vice versa, but it wasn't doing that, so I was like, oh, maybe not. Maybe as Trevor you have to go to the warehouse fully. But no, there's the switch menu. Now you can keep driving. I don't have time to wait for the train. You could keep driving or you could switch to Michael. It really doesn't matter. But if you switch the mission, you'll automatically be at the warehouse if you switch, you know. Which I think I will do. And honestly, guys, I didn't drive very far before that phone call came. Excuse me, I'm...
Weed mostly. Look at me. Boom. Best shit of my life. Yeah. Yeah. Still take you, sugar tits.
That's because you're fucking deranged, not because you're in good shape. Hey, why don't you stick to doing fucking crunches and feeling bad about yourself, alright, pork chop? Hey, fuck you. You know, I'm beginning to think that's exactly what you want to do. Yeah. Jesus. I just said the same fucking thing to my wife.
See his face that last time I popped it. Boom! Oh, ladies! God, you're an asshole. You back there. I know you, but you I don't know. Yeah, well, until I see reason otherwise, why don't we just keep it that way? Steve, what a pleasure, bro. Oh! He reminds me of one of those guys you see advertising pills for middle-aged men that can't get erections.
Hey, Devin Weston is a very good friend of mine, so why don't you watch your tongue? Because let me tell you something, that guy gets more tail than than a tail catcher.
Fucking remember that line. You. Where did we meet?
Nowhere, pal.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, up. What are we doing here, huh?
This.
Please, keep this little bastard away from me.
No, Ferdinand, he's gone. He's gone. It's okay, I've got some new friends here now.
It's
This is
okay.
Michael, and this is Trevor.
No,
Now our friend here, he claims he doesn't know anything.
I don't know anything. I don't know. I already told nothing. Nothing. I don't know anything. Please.
What do you know about the Azerbaijanis?
Huh?
Azerbaijanis.
I do audiovisual, hi-fi audiovisual. It's top man, good price, VIP. You know?
You're a fucking spy. And the asswipes at the agency know this. So I need to know, what did you tell them and what did they tell you?
It's so confusing. I said he was Dennis Karamov. Is that it? Because this is like the. It's okay when you torture him. It says torture Mr. K. Is it just like? Is that Karamov as in Dennis Karamov? I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to understand it because I always forget. Like, which one is it? Is it? I'm pretty sure he's Dennis Karamov, and the Mr. K is for Karamov. I don't know, man. I think that's it. I think the Mr. K. I think the K is for Karamov. So he's like Dennis Karamov, this guy. And I think that's it. I don't know. I can't remember. Whatever.
Hold on. What I tell you?
Uh-huh.
What? Hey. What is it? The house in Rockwood Hills. The man who owns it. He works at the consulate. Oh, that's all I know.
That's it.
That's it. I go.
You're gonna make him speak.
No.
You two are gonna drive up to Rockford Hills.
No.
And when we find out which man is the man with the problem, you put him down. Because I'm tired of these fucking nitwits at the agency taking all the glory.
No.
Hey, fuck is all this, huh?
I think it's a good time, buddy. You know? Go for a drive.
Wait.
You get to work, and I'm not here.
So we have to torture this guy. You know, and
It's Caesar's place, around the corner from your house.
so we have to torture this guy and get information on who to kill. Pretty simple mission. Okay.
Yeah, the more I see of your boss, the more I like him.
If I was you, I wouldn't be so critical of who others associate with.
So is he gonna be a problem?
For sure. But there's nothing we can do about it. If something happened to him right now, I'd be right under a microscope. An electron microscope of bureaucratic shit. And that would make it very difficult to keep old secrets.
Oh, well, boo for you. You know who else is having trouble keeping secrets, asshole? Me. After you brought Trevor in on this.
I only brought him in after you put out your press release. Townley's taking scores again. The Los Santos reboot. If we didn't control the situation and he'd unearthed this connection, then what?
Then Trevor flips out, beheads me, kills my family, or raises him as his own. I don't know which is worse. Anyway, any of that could happen at any time.
Slow down. Let's think this through. What does he know?
He knows I'm alive. He knows I got money. And now he knows I'm working with the FIB.
Does he know how long you've been working with the FIB?
How long? The fuck does that matter?
Either you were working with us before the Cash Depot job, you walked your crew into an ambush, one of them spent 10 years on the run, and the other landed in a federal penitentiary. Or we stumbled on the Cash Depot job, Brad went down, you went down, Trevor got away, the FIB cut you a deal on your sickbed, faked your death, and you end up here.
Who's to say which of those is true?
That there's any doubt probably accounts for you being alive.
Back there, Trevor made you right away. The second he saw you.
You remember after the bust, I was in all the papers.
Yes, he
I was
did.
on the evening news. The man who killed Michael Townley.
Yeah, I was quite a trophy. A good head to hang on your wall.
Back then, sure. Not now.
Yeah, Trevor made Dave as soon as he saw him. It's like, where did we meet? Nowhere. Yeah, we did. We made him as soon as he saw him. But yeah, we've got to go to the location this guy gives us. We gotta, you know, at first it turns out to be the wrong location first, and then we gotta get information from him to give us the right house. You know, and yeah, and then we gotta get a description of the guy, and then if you know which guy it is, you can kill the guy right away. Like if it's your first playthrough, you won't know who the guy is. But if you play the game before, as I have, you know, you're gonna know which guy it is, and you're gonna be able to take him out early. So, yeah. But we gotta torture this guy at least twice to get the real location and to get a description. So, yeah. We gotta torture him at least twice. Which is a shame, but, you know.
This is bullshit.
It's kind of required to beat the game.
This place? Davey, they've been shooting the real cunts of suburbia here the last few weeks. No way that's your guy.
Shit. You are kidding me. I'll call Steve. Wrong house. This guy isn't our guy.
Okay. You sure you don't want to silence him just to make sure?
If we're silencing someone, we're silencing the right someone. Get me another address.
Alright, here we go.
Hey, you want a coffee?
No, I don't want a coffee.
That was the wrong Azerbaijani. We need a new address from Mr. K. Choose your instrument and go to work on it.
Where do we start, eh, buddy?
Wait! What are you talking about? The wrong guy? No! Who do you want?
Alright,
Tell me what you want.
Mr. K is pushed too
man.
far.
Please.
He
Look
may
at me,
need
please.
and shot. So, here's the tough part. You can either waterboard him, pull his tooth out, electrocute him, or whack him in the kneecap with a freaking wrench. I did all those when I first played this game, and I'm glad I know which guy it is now, so I can kill him early, because, dude, it's like pulling his tooth out is one of the hardest things I had to do. Like, you don't just select it and you see what happens, right? You actually have to participate, just like in the yoga. You have to participate in pulling his tooth out, electrocuting him, waterboarding him, and shocking him. You have to participate in all that. And participating in pulling his tooth out is one of the hardest things I've had to do. Participating in pulling his tooth out. Yeah, that's the worst thing one of the worst things I've had to do just in my life ever. So I just waterboard him and whack him in the kneecap. It was because those are the quote-unquote, the waterboarding, those are the quote-unquote safest options, because electrocuting him and pulling his tooth out, I can't do that stuff again, man. I can't do that stuff again. We'll start with, whacking him, I guess.
I will. Be gentle.
Warning,
I'm rude.
you're sensitive, turn away now.
Please don't hit me.
Warning, if you're sensitive, look away now.
No.
Take it like a man.
We didn't whack him in the kneecap that time. We just whacked him in the shoulder.
Ask him about Tahir Jabbar.
Why didn't you ask me? I know Tahir. I did his home theater. He lives in Chumash, right into the Western Highway.
That wasn't so tough, was it? Huh? Did you get that? Did you hear him? Lives in Chumash, the Western Highway.
Alright, so,
Shimash, you're driving. Remember, terror does not take coffee breaks.
What a dick.
so we didn't whack him in the kneecap, I thought we did. So maybe we don't whack him in the kneecap every time. We whacked him in the shoulder that time. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I was saying if you're sensitive, look away now, because I thought we whacked him in the kneecap every time, but apparently we don't.
Seems like a productive relationship.
Well, like I said, he's got his uses.
And as you can see, we're trying to take full advantage of it.
Then what?
This thing with the agency gets put to rest and we don't need you anymore.
Right. And what about Trevor?
What about it?
I need some resolution, Davey. You let him walk. You said you'd clean the whole thing up back in North Yankton.
And you told me it'd be a clean job, no casualties. There were more eyes on that town than there needed to be.
Yeah, well, according to my eyes, Trevor's your problem, Dave, as much as he is mine.
He's not a problem at all. We're monitoring him. Has he said anything about Brad?
Fuck yeah, he has. Plenty. I keep changing the subject. You know, he thinks you might actually commute Brad's sentence when this is all over.
That's good. Fine work. We'll send another letter. It's about time anyway.
Oh, so that's you who's been sending those fucking letters to Trevor, huh?
Yeah. He thinks they're from Brad, who he thinks is locked up in high security and not 6 feet under in a grave marked Michael Townley. The trainee's right. It's a good exercise.
Yeah, fun. How'd that get started?
A few years ago, a letter came to the federal prison system addressed to Brad. Wasn't signed, but it gave a P.O. box in Sandy Shores. I played the part of Brad, and we started the correspondence.
Yeah, thanks for telling me, Davey.
I was doing you a favor. Didn't think you want to know he was in the same state.
Yeah, so now what? I just sit back and hope he doesn't figure it out?
It's worked so far.
He's a time bomb, Dave, and you fucking know it.
So, Dave has been sending letters to Trevor addressed from Brad. You heard that, right? He's been sending letters to Trevor, and Trevor thinks they're from Brad because they're, you know, addressed to Trevor from Brad. So Trevor thinks Brad is still alive because of that. So yeah. I mean, we all knew Brad was dead, but Trevor thinks he's still alive because Dave has been sending him letters, you know, supposedly from Brad. Yeah, that's gonna work out for you. I mean, so far it has, but, you know.
Alright. Find out who we're looking for.
Yeah, we need a description of the target. Yeah, I'll take care of it. Loosen him up.
Oh, no, please. I tell you what you
Loosen
want
him up!
No, please.
And if you push Mr. K too far, he will need a shot to, he will need a shot. I'm sorry I'm pausing so much. I just need to explain this. If you push Mr. K too far, he'll need a shot to bring him back to life, and you can fail if you wait too long to give him the shot. And that's why there's a heartbeat monitor there to see when he's had enough. You know, it starts to flatline, and yeah, you could use a shot to bring him back to life. And yeah, and again, apologize. I'm pausing so much in this mission. Just need to explain this stuff, and I can't really explain it during the cutscene because, you know, because there's they'll be talking over me, so I have to pause to fully explain this stuff. So I apologize. I'm pausing so much. It's just, yeah, I can't really talk during the cutscene because they're talking over me. You know.
About here, pal. This is totally legit.
Not the water.
All right. Time to waterboard this guy, I guess.
It shouldn't be legal. No.
And if you don't know what waterboarding is, you're about to find out.
Please don't.
Once again, if you don't want to see this, look away. For those of you who are still looking, don't know what waterboarding is, this is what it is. Simulates drowning.
I know it's legal, but he can still drown.
Let's get him upright.
I'm alive.
You can see the part where the sledgehammer hit him there.
It's a nightmare.
Hey. Now? Huh? Now you ready to talk?
I've been ready to talk since the day I got kidnapped 6 weeks
That's what
ago.
we were afraid of.
No, I mean,
Yeah. This guy we're after, what does he look like?
Average build, average height, middle age.
Yeah. It sounds like you're stalling. This better be enough. Middle age, middle height, middle build, whatever. He's dark. Okay, he's Azerbaijani, for God's sakes. Look around. That enough for you?
You're my eyes, Townley. What do you see?
Alright, find the
I see
target.
a couple guys that are way too old and too fat.
You
to
see
do
this guy right here?
Assassination.
That's him. Take the shot.
Oh, that was the guy. I had a feeling.
Alright,
They'll check out.
that's it.
Well, we've got him. It's done.
Nice.
That is a wrap, my friends. Excellent work, the pair of you. Now, I got a racquetball game to get to, so Trevor, if you take care of Mr. K, I think we're all set.
What the fuck do you want me to do with him?
I would say he's outlived his usefulness.
Oh, God, please.
Shut up!
That's a sport.
Alright. So we just have, if you know the guy we're after, you just have to torture this dude twice.
Let's go. Come on.
If you don't, you have to torture him a lot more.
Okay, I ain't gonna let those G-Man fucking scumbags tell me what to do. Come on.
Just torture me.
Don't ask too many fucking questions. Let's go. Get up.
But if you have to torture him if you have to torture him more times, you can actually do the same thing multiple times. Like, you don't have to do different things. You can do, like, the waterboarding over and over.
Fuck's sakes. Come on. Let's go. Alright. You got a flight to catch. Okay? Let's get you to the airport. Oh, safety first.
Alright, let's go to the airport.
How you feeling?
I need to get to the hospital.
Nah, you're fine.
I can assure you I am not.
No one likes a crybaby. You look great.
Let me see the mirror. I think I need a hospital.
You're not going to a hospital. You need to leave.
Who are you? And why are you helping me?
I told you. Don't like being told what to do.
Then why are you working with FIB?
I'm a double agent.
Yeah? Now who you work for? IAA?
The IIA want you dead as well. Don't you remember?
The Marshal? Liverpool? Who?
Globopoo? Did you say Globopoo? I work for the forces of sanity.
Sanity?
And we need you to tell the world what happened to you. From the safety of a foreign country, preferably a dictatorship.
What do you mean?
You've got a message. You are a message, yeah? Okay, look. I love torture. Torture for the sake of torture, that's my bag. But there are people in our government, in the media, who think that torture is a means to an end. They think it'll get them somewhere. We gotta call bullshit on that. Torture's not gonna make you normal friends or get you information.
I am slipping out of consciousness. Am I dying?
Ah, you're not dying. Being a bit of a wuss. I know people who would pay good money for what you just enjoyed. I would.
Alright, so here we go to the airport.
Departures. No one drives me to the airport.
Taxi's in the way. No, I drove off. Started driving off when I got close to it. Alright, here we go.
Run. You're free.
But my family's here.
Your family is probably the ones who got you fucking in here, alright?
Now look, trust no one, all right? You're alone now.
Really?
Yeah, really. Now let's go. Fuck off. Come on.
Yeah. Character director mode, Devin. That was by the book. Did wrenched, it's legal. Don't stop me now. Alright, so, yeah, like I said, if you know the guy you're looking for, you only have to torture Mr. K twice. But you have to torture him a lot more. You have to torture him a lot more if you don't know the guy you're looking for. So, yeah. And if you do have to do that, you know, you can just do the waterboarding over and over. You don't have to do every one. You could do the same one over and over again. Like the waterboarding, which is the least painful one to see. you know? You could just do that over and over again. But this mission, let's look at the replay. Don't stop me now. Complete without Mr. K's heart stopping. It's legal. Use waterboarding on Mr. K. Wrenched. Hit Mr. K with a wrench. Now, there's also electrocutioner. Haha. Electrocute Mr. K. The tooth hurts. Pull out Mr. K's tooth. So, I don't know how you're supposed to do... So, to get gold, you have to do everything, right? I don't know how you're supposed to waterboard him, wrench him, electrocute him, and pull out his tooth without his heart stopping. It seems like you need to do, you know, Don't Stop Me Now, or you need to do all the torture methods. But to get gold, you have to do everything. So I don't know how you're supposed to do everything. Pull out his tooth, electrocute him, hit him with a wrench, and waterboard him, and do all that without his heart stopping. I don't know how you're supposed to do all that without his heart stopping. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. You know? Like, yeah. Like, how are you supposed to do everything without his heart stopping? I don't get it. I really don't get it. But, whatever, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, that was by the book. And I always feel bad for Mr. K. I feel bad for, I feel bad for, what's his name? Boss, you asked me to remind you about getting that chopper from Fort Secudo. I know you haven't forgotten, have you? I always feel bad for, what's his name? Ricky. Because we made him lose his job. So I like to give him work, because I always feel bad for him like that. Because it's our fault he lost his job. So I always feel bad for him. And I always feel bad for Mr. K, because we save him, and then we kidnap him, and then we torture him, and then we force him to leave his family behind and go to a foreign country. So I always feel bad for him. You know, we save him, that's nice, but after we save him, we kidnap him. And then we torture him and force him to leave his family behind. You know? And he has a possibility of getting electrocuted, waterboarded, you know, having his tooth pulled out, and freaking, you know, wrenched in the kneecap. He has a possibility of getting all that stuff, and even having his heart stop. And after that, we force him to leave his family behind. So I always feel bad for him. Also, yeah, you can enter this mission as Trevor, too. So yeah, you can enter this mission as Trevor, too. Just when you enter as Michael, or when you enter as Franklin, you see the full cutscene. When you enter as Trevor, you see, you know, a part of the cutscene. Like, the cutscene, well, it's not that much shorter, but the cutscene is shorter if you enter as Trevor. So, yeah. Anyways, though. Next time, I think we're gonna set up for the Merryweather heist. Wait. No, there's like a chain of events. Like, you can't do one mission without doing the other. So, I think next time we'll do this mission, which is called Hood Safari. I think we'll do that next time. So yeah, next time on GTA 5, we'll be doing Hood Safari. And I think we'll go in there as Trevor. Or Franklin, so we can see the whole cutscene for the sake of the Let's Play. I don't know, I'll decide later. But anyways, I will see you guys then.